Hey everybody, welcome back. In the words of Dr. Evil, it's frickin' freezing. We're having a cold spell, and I think it's down in the 50s now. Yeah, 59 degrees. And I don't have any heat on in the house. I'm trying to keep it off. Even the heating pad I turned off because that little girl who's peeking out, hi Fangs, she's stealing the bed now instead of letting Purdy in it. Although Purdy won't stay in it, so I quit chasing her out. But even that um, heat source is turned off. So we've got our blanket, we've got our hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is mocha flavored. I'm not a big coffee person, but I don't mind a little bit of flavoring. I do like coffee ice cream. This has got a little more bitter to it than I prefer, but that's all right. So we've got those things. We're confused. So we're ready. let's let's watch Dark. We're on season 3, episode 4. I'm pretty sure we're on 4 now. I just said the last one. Yeah, episode 4. This one is called The Origin. So the origin, I'm assuming, is the origin of the God particle because we just saw that. Well, we kind of just saw that. Jonas is the one who created it back in 1880, whatever. But he created it from one of Martha's particles. So we still don't know the true origin. Where did this material come from in the first place? And I did say something in the last one about why are the travelers alien? Because the way they were talking, I thought they were going to say that they are aliens, but they were talking about the travelers. But maybe they're aliens, and that's how we got to where we're at. And I think I said in the whatever episode, I think it was season 2, we first saw the God particle, and I said it's got a very symbiotic type of quality to it, much like Venom and Carnage and Scream and all those symbiotes or symbiotes, however you pronounce it. I had the Scream symbiote action figure. I think that's one of the ones that sold when I sold part of my collection. About half my collection sold. So, yeah, I can share a picture of her though. Not much to say. I just wrapped up the last one. So, we're going to continue with our confusion and go into this new episode. And we're not in the future. That looks similar to the guy that's going around killing everybody. Don't go in there. So, we're in the
We returned to
1920s.
the, and so we returned to it.
So, is he the other world's Noah? I just missed it because I'm chewing. But the reason why I said that is because this is very deja vu, and this is what Noah did with himself.
You've grown, Tronte.
Oh, Tronte.
Do I know you?
I knew your mother, but that was long ago.
Agnes.
I don't have a name.
Oh, great.
I was never given one.
Are these the different ages of Tronte?
It belonged to your mother.
Now, Tronte seemed confused about the
I think you
time
should have
rip
it now.
in our world.
I've gotta go.
He should have said that way sooner. It could be all the different ages of Tronte. Hannah and Ulrich, right? Or Agnes. Agnes and that dude.
I love you.
Oh, Hannah and Tiedemann? Is Hannah the one who started all
You
of this
don't like it.
shit?
It might be best for me to stay home tonight.
So this is Hannah in our world. Does she
Katerina,
get pregnant in our world? So does this mean he left Agnes and his wife, I forget her name, to be together?
Doris?
Doris, that's her name.
His name is Hanno Tauber, HT.
So Noah is Hannah,
I thought her husband
Hanno
was dead.
Talbert.
It's 3 months now. You don't just leave your child
Well,
alone without saying a word.
but they said Noah was her brother. But that looked like Noah.
Egon, I know something's going on here. Why would she have left all this behind?
Every time they say Egon, I think Spangler. So he doesn't really care to look for her because Doris
Doris!
has affection for her. And he knows that. Agnes and Hannah look very similar
Agnes, you have chosen the correct
to me.
side.
They do keep having Adam in the dark
You must give this to Claudia.
and dressed in dark clothes.
For those who know how to use it.
Oh, that's what she said to him.
You'll tell Martha then
She doesn't know how to use it.
what the origin really is.
He doesn't know how to use it. Now we're still in our world.
Why you abandoned us in 1888.
Is that
Why you
Magnus?
gave us the material for its creation.
$2052 in Martha's world.
Why are these names crossed out?
They're dead.
It means that they will die.
Oh, will die.
All of them.
And yet there's still gifts.
Who is she pregnant with? That's what I want to know. It's been too long for it to be Ulrich's, so it has to be Egon's.
So you knew the man? The minister?
She didn't like that question.
Did he...
How dare you ask that? I want you to find the man.
Need to let that hair down, girl.
Hanno Tauber.
I love that building. I'd like to visit it in real life. Well, I guess it's the church, but when I visit Sicily, which I will visit one day, one of the things I want to do is go around and visit the architecture.
Are you the new minister?
I used to be. But that was long ago.
That was cryptic.
Each lie we tell comes at a cost to the human soul.
He knows
I
your
don't
secret,
understand.
Doris. They gonna kill her now? They make
I'll
up a
tell you the same
trifecta
thing.
every time.
Of our deepest desires.
They're making us
Inside.
think they're gonna kill her. I don't think they're going to. They sure are creepy. But since they're all creepy together, I wonder if they are all the same person. Oh, we met that Tronte before. I just didn't remember him. Delayed reaction. Hashtag delayed reaction. Were the briefcase backpacks popular at that time?
It's so desolate.
Peaceful. Desolate? Okay. Not quite peaceful then. I hear some ducks. My dad just got some ducks for his
You have a
pond.
nice smile.
He was showing them to me today. The little babies couldn't figure out where the food was. He had to take the food to them. Is she going to tell him the bad
Why are you
news?
here? You can't just show up here, my God.
Act like it's police
What if
business.
someone sees you?
I mean, she originally came on Police Business. It's a good cover.
Pregnant.
Yep. His mind's blown. If we only had an emoji.
Is it mine?
She didn't like that question.
I thought you were different, but you're all the same. You all think the world belongs to you, that you can take what you want.
Oh, the crazy's
You eat
coming
and
out.
fucking think that you're God.
So Claudia's got a sister or a brother out there somewhere.
Look at you.
Hi, Grandpa.
All grown up, aren't you?
I think
A
it's Grandpa.
real lady now. And naturally, you'll be rewarded for your services.
He's not
I think
paying
that's
her
too
to
much money.
sleep with him, is he?
I
With
have some
Helga?
advice for you, Claudia.
Now I thought, oh, was it the three in the other world that killed him? Killed him in the other world? Things are getting blurred. I can't keep worlds straight. He's the next to die, huh? Well, they're not going to kill him then. This is what Eve was holding on to.
The building permit for the nuclear plant. This is
The weird looking pen.
To the future.
Well, I'm starting to think Otherworld Martha brought Jonas to Otherworld in order to get him out of the way. At Adam's command. Is that Silja?
Didn't you go home hours ago?
So is Iana
We're
Tronte's
already
wife
late. Mom will be waiting with dinner.
in our world? We got women fighting over men,
What do we do
men
now?
fighting over women,
I won't keep it.
which is why she's continuing to smoke.
But some people get to have it all. All my life I've been trying to hold on to things that I just can't.
True. Let it go, let it go. I like her hair right now. It looks better than the other times we've seen it in this episode.
Danielle told me about it.
Told him about what? Oh, gotcha. He was a little too ready for that answer. Changing up that set for all the different years must have been interesting. And in order to save time and money, I imagine they did all of the years together at set times, which is maybe why they did a limited seasons. I don't know. That's my guess. Maybe they didn't plan on doing a limited series. But efficiency wise, it would make sense to record all of the time periods at the same time.
So they're on their way.
So if that's Noah, that's not the one that. Okay, this is Otherworld Noah.
The beginning
right?
is the end.
Jonas
He
and
gave him his
Martha.
life,
So Martha is
and now
Charlotte's
he will give
mother.
us ours.
Doris?
Some really creepy guys told me to ask you a question. Flowers, because he's feeling guilty.
I'm sorry for what I said. For this morning.
Too late.
I'm not sure I've been myself.
You haven't been.
What are you saying right now?
That she's not an idiot. Obendorf name seems familiar, but I don't know why. I have a feeling she's not going to get the abortion. I think she's going to end up keeping it.
Helena Albers.
I know that name too, but I don't know why.
That's such a nice name.
Oh, that's Katerina's mom. So Katerina's mom was a teen pregnancy. She's going to get up and leave. Gonna leave the necklace behind for her. He looks pissed off.
Hello, Dad. Where's Mama?
Getting her divorce.
It's time you understood too.
Well, that's not explaining it.
It was as if we knew each other.
Is it finally dawning on her? Or a nightmare?
I'm sorry.
Don't start this again, Jonas. They're gonna end up kissing. Yep. Because Eve was right. He just can't help himself. Of course, she knew because she's Martha, but we're gonna find out who this guy is. The beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning. Is she gonna go back to our time with the baby? Oh, you know what I just realized is I saw Jonas and Martha on the thing together, but Jonas isn't. I was, even though I read it as Jonas, I was thinking Noah. So that's our world, Doris. And her name is Eunice or Eunice. Oh, you guys are too young. Way too young. If it was too young for the high schoolers. That was Claudia that walked into the room with Tronte. Our world.
Why are we here?
Because we're about to have a time rip.
Because this is where everything began.
The bunker?
In your world, you were never supposed to stop the apocalypse. You were to create
Who's their child?
the seed.
Oh, never mind. Okay. So their child is time and space itself.
Your son. He is the origin.
Son. So Noah? Who are we focusing on? Oh, this guy. Noah's counterpart. So what's his name? Say my name, say my name. I I don't know what I'm supposed to think. I don't know what I'm supposed to follow. I don't know what connections I'm supposed to be making. uh, I can make it through this season. I swear I can. We can make it, can't we, Purr? She says, will you just settle down and hold me? It's cold. It's freaking cold. Do you want a Belgian to raise you? You don't have a scrotum to shorn, though. Shorn scrotum. Uh, um, so now Hannah is pregnant in our world, which we knew would eventually happen because she was pregnant in Martha's world. We just don't know who she's pregnant with. It's somebody we already know, though, because that's the whole thing with the show. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end and the beginning. Deja vu, the origin. Is that better? Now you can get in my face. The way they cut the scene, they seem to indicate that Martha is pregnant with whoever the counterpart for Noah is. And this is in that Martha's world. So is he a different Noah or is he somebody else? And we know Noah is not Noah's real name. He said that's the name he gave himself or calls himself or whatever you want to call it. We don't know his actual name. You got some fur growing back in. I don't know what to tell y'all. I haven't watched Blind Waves season 2 reaction yet. I've got too many folks I've been trying to stay caught up with that I normally watch, which Blind Wave's one of them. I normally watch their community stuff, but I haven't started their season 2. I need to go ahead and get that done and see if they caught on to some stuff that I didn't catch on to. I think that was Claudia that was undressing herself for Tronte, but we know Tronte doesn't end up with Claudia. He ends up with the other woman who is Ennis, right? The one that has the I can't ever say that word. Burrow, the snake that eats itself. Oh no, Ines is not her name. Ines. No, that's Conwald. Who is Tronte's wife? Jana. They didn't say Jana for that girl though. So I don't think that's the same woman. But there's got to be some kind of connection between the girl that he gave his mom's bracelet to and Jana. More stuff to think on. We're going to leave it at that. I'm going to cut up some strawberries and go from there with things. So, thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.